lovely children. I hope you are doing well. I'm happy to come your way once again. Today, we are going to have an interesting lesson in English language, grammar. And today we are going to talk about using capitalization. Using capitalization. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to use capital letters to write the initials of some words. And you should also be able to abbreviate some words. The key words for this interesting lesson are abbreviation. Abbreviation is the short form of a word. The short form of a word. For example, centimeters can be abbreviated as cm. You'll be writing it in your maths lessons, isn't it? Good. The second keyword is initial. 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 The first letter of a name or a word. The first letter of a name or a word. Like, for example, your name. You start with an initial, isn't it? Good. Let's revise or remind ourselves of the proper nouns we have learned from time back. Do you remember them? Try. What is a proper noun? What is it? A proper noun is a name that identifies a person or a place. And we said proper nouns are always written with capital letters. I hope you remember. Of course you do. Good. For example, a place like St. Peter's Mission School. When we are writing it, we start with a capital letter. Good. And for example, your own name, whenever you are writing your name, you start with a capital letter. So capitalization simply means writing with capital letters. Writing with capital letters. Now let's see some rules for capitalization. We capitalize sentences, the beginning of sentences. Every letter that begins a sentence should be written in capital letters. For example, the girl is going to school. So there, we'll start with a capital letter T. Good. The next rule is we capitalize days of the week. So whenever you are constructing a sentence with days, any of the days of the week, whether it's beginning the sentence or it's in the middle of the sentence, it should start with a capital letter. Like our Monday, our Tuesday, our Wednesday, our Thursday, and so on, should start with a capital letter. Whenever we are writing the months of the year, we start with a capital letter. No matter where it's found in a sentence, whether it's beginning the sentence, in the middle of the sentence, or at the end of the sentence, it should start with a capital letter. For example, our January, February, March, April, and so on should start with a capital letter. We also capitalize titles. For example, Mr., Mrs., Doctor. Each of the words that I mentioned should start with a capital letter, no matter where it's found in a sentence. Very good. We learned the meaning of abbreviation from our keyword. What did we say it is? Good. The shortened form of words. So there are some words that we don't necessarily have to write it in full. Or when we are writing, we can shorten it, or we can decide not to write it in full. For example, the days of the week. Like Monday, if I don't want to write the whole Monday, I can shorten it by writing MON with a dot. The month of the year, I can shorten it if I don't want to write it in full. Like February, January. February, I can write it with FEB dot. January can be shortened to be written as JAN dot. Don't forget, even though we are shortening the words, we should start with a capital letter. Whenever you are shortening, don't say because you are shortening the Monday, so a Monday can be written with a small letter. The first letter will be written with a small letter. No, it should start with a capital letter. Good. We can also write the initials of some words. Some words, we write the initial. We learn from the keyword that initial means the first letter of each word, the first letter of a word. So if we have, for example, World Health Organization. World Health Organization. If we don't want to write the World Health Organization in full, we can shorten it by writing the first letter of each word. World Health Organization can be written as WHO. That's the initial of each word, the first letter of each word. WHO. Let's see more examples of words with their abbreviations. 1. Titles. Mr. can be abbreviated as MR with a full stop. Mrs. MRS with a full stop. Miss. MS full stop. Doctor. GR full stop. Professor. PROF dot. Prof. You hear people calling their friends prof. The full meaning is professor. Very good. Now let's go to days of the week. So Monday is MON with a full stop. Tuesday, TUE, full stop. Wednesday, WED, full stop. Thursday, THUR, dot, full stop. Friday, FRI, full stop. Saturday, SAT, full stop. Then Sunday, SUN, full stop. Now let's see the abbreviations of months of the year. Some months of the year. January, JAN, full stop. February, FEB, full stop. April, APR, full stop. August, AUG, full stop. September, SEPT, full stop. November, NOV, full stop. December, DEC, full stop. Bear in mind, whenever we are abbreviating each of the words that I mentioned, only the first letter should be capital, the rest small letters. Good. Now let's see words that we can write their initials. Some examples of words that we can write their initials. I said initials is the first letter of each word. Good. So we have words like FDA as Food and Drugs Authority. Food and Drugs Authority. ECG, Electricity Company of Ghana. Electricity Company of Ghana. EC, Electoral Commission. Electoral Commission. UK, United Kingdom. United Kingdom. SA, South Africa. South Africa. ATM, Automated Teller Machine. We've been saying that a lot, isn't it? The full meaning is Automated Teller Machine. Good. Let's see capitalization used in sentences. 1. Last Friday, I went to Dr. Mike for a checkup. Last Friday, I went to Dr. Mike for a checkup. So you realize that the last was started with a capital letter. That is the beginning of the sentence. Then the Friday, which is a day of the week, is also starting with a capital letter. Our doctor has been abbreviated. Have you seen it? Good. So the full stop is there. Good. The next sentence. Mrs. Otiba visited Paris last year. Mrs. Otiba visited Paris last year. The Mrs. has been abbreviated, and then the Paris is starting with a capital letter. The Otiba is also starting with a capital letter. The next sentence, my friends are great. The M started with a capital letter. Good. The last one, August is my birth month. August is my birth month. I have abbreviated August. There was a full stop, but the next word started with a capital letter. I hope you know why. Because the August has been abbreviated. So whenever a word is abbreviated in a sentence, don't say because there's a full stop, you are going to begin the next word if it's not a proper noun with a capital letter. No. Good. So we have looked at capitalization today. We've seen words that are abbreviated and then words that rewrite their initials. You've seen examples, you have used them in sentences. Grab your daughters. Write more sentences with capitalization. More sentences that have initials, sentences that or words that can be abbreviated, use them in sentences. I will see you very soon. Bye.